there. It's Coach Ruby. I am a This Naked Mind certified senior coach and owner of Freedom Renegade Coaching, and I am an alcohol freedom coach. So I want to share with you today that it's not your fault. It's not your fault if you started drinking alcohol more than you intend, especially after you've had a weight loss surgery. So this is what happened to me. It is completely not your fault. And I was in shock. So I'm talking about weight loss surgery, which could be bariatric surgery, sleeve, Roux-en-Y, any of those types of surgeries. What happens is before the surgery, I definitely drank alcohol because I worked in the wine industry. But I felt like I was more in control and able to take it or leave it. I do think, when I really am honest with myself, that I was probably on the trajectory, the spectrum of abusing alcohol, that it was definitely in my future, whether or not I had the surgery. But after the surgery, my body just reacted differently. And here's the thing. This is what's interesting. So, at least for me, I had a food addiction. I would binge eat. I would think about food all the time. It was definitely an addiction because I would eat to excess. I would eat all different times of the day when I wasn't even hungry. I was an emotional eater. It's how I coped. And so then you have surgery, right? And you're cutting out a piece of your stomach or whatever type of surgery you have. You're affecting your physical body, but you haven't changed your mindset. You still most likely have this desire to eat. And maybe it's like a tactile, using your hands, your mouth, and also just a way to cope. So after the surgery, I could only eat like a quarter cup or a half a cup of food at the most. But yet that was my coping skill. So I could drink like water or alcohol. I could drink and it would go through. And that was, they kind of warned me not to drink alcohol. But it was like almost immediately I noticed that the alcohol affected my body differently. I felt like I felt the feeling of the alcohol right away. It seemed like sooner, faster, but then it also went away faster. So I was more likely to have a second glass right away, where maybe one glass would have taken me an hour to drink. I could drink a glass after my surgery quickly and have a second glass and third glass. The feeling would be there fast, but then go away fast. So I don't know if you had any of those kind of feelings like I did, but I was shocked and I was so upset. I went from a food addiction where I felt like I was going crazy. Like, why couldn't I get this? Why don't I have the willpower? Why do I always turn to food? And then I lost weight after my surgery, but then I started to have a fixation on alcohol. And it's not your fault, okay? I don't know how, it's not. It's literally how your body is. As a human body, we want to feel good and we want to do things that are pleasurable. And if we start to use alcohol as a coping mechanism, a way to relieve stress or fall asleep, once we start using it to solve problems in our life or feel good feelings, it's very easy to abuse it. And then it becomes a fixation. So I want you to know it's not your fault and I'm here to help. So feel free to reach out to me, and I have solutions and programs that work. Listen to some of my other videos and I'll tell you more. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.